Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are in sales or heavily using LinkedIn for outreach or for building your connection space, then this video is for you. Today we are diving into Waalaxy, which is one of the most powerful LinkedIn automation tools out there. And I'll walk you through how to use it for LinkedIn connections data collection and for LinkedIn outreach automation. Waalaxy is primarily a Chrome extension and an automation tool that helps in terms of sending connection requests, messages, and organizing your LinkedIn contact data in a single place and give it to you in a CSV or an Excel format. So this is how Waalaxy's dashboard looks like when you log in. So to log in, what you need to do is you need to have your LinkedIn account logged in on Chrome, and at the same time you need to install their Chrome extension. Once the login is done, how do we extract your connections data? So say for example, you have a lot of connections that you have built over the years and you have reached out to these people through LinkedIn itself, but you still haven't reached out to them through calls or emails. That is wherein Waalaxy helps in terms of organizing this data for you to reach out to them via other modes of communication. How does it work? Is say I'll go to my connection section. I'll then go to my Chrome extension, then click on Waalaxy extension. As soon as I do that, there is a pop-up that comes in that asks me to create a list. So this is primarily a lead list that I create. So I can just click on create and put it as a test list. Once I've done it, it'll ask me how many connections do I want to import. So per list that I have, there is a limitation that I can do 1000 extractions at a time. So I'll just say put in the number as 1000 over here and I'll click on import. As soon as I do this, it just quickly starts extracting that particular data. If you can see over here, it has already scanned 40 connections of mine and has successfully saved that. Where do I view this? So to view this, I'll go back to my Waalaxy dashboard, go to the prospect section, and it'll take a couple of seconds to load over here. Post that, I'll be able to see my entire prospect list over here in the test prospect list that I've created. So this is how Waalaxy scrapes this data. Now, if you can see over here, I have all of my data organized in a format that is much more readable to me. And I can use this to, so say for example, I have clicked on this one particular prospect. If this person has actually shared their contact details with me on LinkedIn, then I'll be able to view their email ID or their contact numbers. This gives me a way to reach out to them through other modes of communication as well. So this is a quick overview on how can you gather your connection data using Waalaxy. In situations, say for example, there are people who are not connected with you, but you would still want their data organized in a proper format. What you can do is that you can just simply search on LinkedIn, saying that if I'm say looking for co-founder, I'll search for that. I'll go to the people result. And over here, if you can see on the right hand side, Waalaxy's pop-up already shows up. Again, what I can do over here is I can just simply create a list, enter the number of prospects that I want to import, and click on import. In this situation, what is going to happen is I won't get their contact details because these are the people who have not yet connected with me. But I'll still have their details in terms of their name, designation, and their company names, so that I know that if I want to use any other tools to extract their contact details, I can do that. This even helps in a situation wherein, see, for those people whom I'm not connected with, and if I want to send them connections automatically using Waalaxy, then I can do that. So we'll quickly move into how can Waalaxy be used for LinkedIn automation. So I'll go to the Waalaxy dashboard. And over here, I'll go to the campaign section. Over here, I'll just simply click on start a campaign. Now you can see that there are multiple campaigns that is offering. Like, do I just want to send the invitations? I can go ahead with that. Do I want to send invitation and a message after a person has accepted the connection or connection invite? It even does that. So it automates end to end everything when it comes to LinkedIn outreach. Say if I just want to, let's take the example of connection request. So I'll just quickly select the invitations template. I'll click on next, and It gives me two options. Do I send from my own list that I've created or from LinkedIn directly? So let's say, for example, I'll just select a list and we'll go ahead with that. Where it will ask me that do I add all the prospects from that particular list? So let's say yes, and we'll click on next and go ahead. Then all I need to do is just simply click on launch my campaign to start sending those connection requests. So it's as easy as this that I can send my connections. So this is how Waalaxy can be used in terms of gathering your connection data, other prospect data, or doing LinkedIn automation. And that's it on how to use Waalaxy. What we'll be doing in our next videos is we'll be showing more such tools that can be used for automating through other platforms. And if this is something that was helpful to you, something new that you learned, please do like and subscribe and stay tuned for our next videos. Thank you so much.